to do, know where to go. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gita in our daily life. Life means from birth till death. When our thinking goes negative, when our thinking is not creative, that disease is called as Arjunitis. Arjuna became so nonplussed that he came to a conclusion, what is there to fight the war? What for? I think it is better we go to Rishikesh, Haridwar, start a ashram there. Now, whenever this kind of thoughts come in our mind, that there is no charm in living. अब जी के क्या करेंगे, मरते भी नहीं, मरो ना फिर. तो ना तो जीने की तमन्ना है, ना मरने का इरादा है. ये कोई लाइफ है? See, friends. And therefore, when the first chapter Arjuna presented his case to Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Bhagavan did not show any sympathy to him. See, there are two types of interactions we can have in life. One interaction is when somebody is happy, we are happy in their happiness. This is the secret of my life. People get married, I go for their marriages. That is the only day they are happy. I am also happy with them. Rest of the life, they continue. I am continuing to happy. Next marriage, somebody else's. See? Those who are happy in the happiness of others, they can never be miserable. Normally what happens? Negative thinking people, they are not happy, they are jealous. मालूम है कैसा पैसा इकट्ठा किया? अरे, you are not a CA there or a income tax officer. So, first step in life according to Bhagavad Gita, be happy in the happiness of others. You can never be miserable in life. See? The second thing is, we also come across people who are going through bad time, miseries. Then, in the life of the miserable person, should we also become miserable? We should be happy in the happiness of others. So should we say we should be miserable in the miseries of others? No. Here we have to change. About this, I'll tell you one event which happened in Delhi years before. That time I was very young. And one of the people, they used to help me. I used to call them Papa, Mama. And very loving. They were from Himachal Pradesh. Very loving family. They had, I think, 3-4 sons. I was one additional to them. We used to have satsang and everything. My interest is only food. They used to give me good food, so I used to go there. One day I got a message that she expired. And I was somewhere, there was no possibility of my going. So I sent a message, I'll come the moment I'm little free, I am caught up over here. So after 15, 20 days, I went there. After going, then that old Papa was sitting over there. I went and talked about everything, how the government is bad, how corruption is everywhere, how the nature is being robbed away by the people, how there is no respect for the society, all kinds of topics which does not create any impact anywhere. These topics. When you talk on these topics, you don't create sin or merit because it is going in the air. When I had my tea, coffee, kachori, samosa, everything, fed completely. Then I said, Papa, now I have to go. So I got up. He hugged me very tight. He said, You are terrible. I said, What happened? You are a real Swami. I said, How come? All those people who came after my wife's death, they were talking so much about her death and my loneliness. Although I did not want to cry, but I have to show that I am miserable. And they used to make me miserable and then go. But you did not make me miserable. Therefore, you are a Swami. I said, now I'll tell you further. What? Is it necessary when the wife dies, the husband is miserable? Maybe he is happy. Who knows? So when I said that he gave me one blow, he says, Swamiji, you are right. Life is as you make it. See, I went to one of the tea gardens in Darjeeling. Some of my friends were having a big garden. So in his office, a beautiful thing was written on a small sticker. Life is like a cup of tea. Depends how you make it. See? This is so important. But when, like Arjuna, we become frustrated and all that, due to that frustrating person, talking wisdom is no way. Then what is to be done? That is what exactly Bhagavan Krishna did. Gave a blow on his face. And what was the blow? Blow was Klaibyam masma gamapartha na etatvai upapadyate kshudram hridaya daurbalyam tyakto adishta parantapa. You all know, during the incognito living for 1 year, all Pandavas have to live in such a manner that they should not be recognized. Otherwise, they have to again repeat for next 14 years. So Arjun was living as a eunuch, as an important by the name Bruhannala in the kingdom of Virat. And he was teaching Bharatanatyam and music and dance to the daughter of this king. Her name was Uttara. See? So 1 year he did that job. And after 1 year was over, that he again changed himself to the man because that was a curse for him. So he again came back to the normal condition and next day he started on the war. This was not known to anybody except Bhagavan Krishna and Arjun. Nobody knew it. That time, Bhagavan Krishna scratches his wound and he says, Hey, have you forgotten? You are no more important now. That was the drama you have to play. Are you still important? Imagine a warrior on the battlefield when he is addressed as important. What an insult it is. See. Now, what is the meaning of this word? A technical meaning. This is the translation. Important means kliba. Klibya means he who lacks inspiration in life. A person living with inspiration is constantly under perspiration and frustrated. No. Therefore, remember, never retire in life. We must have something to look forward to in every day. Otherwise, we get up, oh, one more day. No, what should I do? What should I do? No. See? Like many people tell me this thing. Swamiji, you are continuously running here to there, there to there, there to there. Why don't you take rest, rest somewhere? You must have your own ashram. And I said, okay, I'll come and stay in your house permanently. No, 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 we don't mean that. See, friends, remember this. We have prayers for sun. Om Bhur Swaha Tasavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai. We have prayer for earth. Samudra Vasane Devi Parvatastara Mandale. We have a prayer for the waters. We have prayer for the air. We have prayer for fire. We have no prayer for space. Freely available. See, when anything is freely available, you are devalued. We have seen in so many ashrams, you see, there the Mahatmas are sitting comfortably. And what is their daily routine? The disciples are there, they will be doing all their seva. And they are only waiting for new Bakra to come. And when that fellow comes, said, Ji, aye, yes, what can we do for you? Maharaji, my son is not getting married. Please, beta ho jayega. Is this life? See, friends, we must have challenges in life. Life without challenges is living like death. When challenges are there, the best in us comes out. One of my friends in Seattle, he worked with Microsoft for at least 15, 20 years. Next time when I went to his house, I said, hey, how is work? Swamiji, I have resigned the job. Why? I was getting bored, say mechanical life. There is no charm in that. Then I have first of all resigned the job. Then now I am doing consultancy wherein I take turnkey projects. Whosoever wants to do something, they approach me. I prepare the report for getting the finance. I appoint the staff. I get the land. I design the project. Everything I do, 100%. And that gives me so challenges every moment. And after it is ready to operate, I hand over. I get my fees. He said that challenging life is life lived. Otherwise, the same thing. Vahi tamaku, vahi chuna, ragdor khate. See, friends, this is what Bhagavad Gita tells us. Live an inspired life. Inspiration can come if we have something to look forward to in life. It is so important. Therefore, after that, Bhagavan tells, if you ask me what is spirituality, it is common sense. One of my book is Common Sense Upanishad. And in that book, we have commented on Bhagavad Gita second chapter. Only common sense. Arjuna's problem was, so many people will be killed and so many. Now, who is not going to die? Jatasya hi dhruva mrityu, dhruvam janma mrutasya. It is going to happen. What is great about it? But we get carried away in such a manner that because of this wrong thinking, we are frustrated. Therefore, friends, if we really want to apply the principles of Gita, we must begin our day in an inspired mode. Now, what should be the topic of inspiration? Something we have to learn. See? Like today, Prita Amma's children came, they called me, oh, Swamiji, you are a tech Swami. I said, yes, I am take and give both. See? When you learn something new, you get enchanted in life. Something learn, anything you learn, doesn't matter whether you use or not. Learn Chinese. See what a joy it is. When I was in Calcutta, I was learning Bengali. So, I used to read and write. And when I used to go outside for a walk, I used to stand before some shop and try to read what is written in Bangla Bhasha. So once I was there and I was reading, little within my mind, but little loudly. Gha, di, ka, du, ka, na. I was so happy I could read it, Gadi ka dukan. But there was a Bengali behind me. He tapped. This is not the way to talk Bengali. I said, please tell me how to chant. Ghodi ke do kaan. अब कहाँ घड़ी का दुकान का घोड़ी के दो कान. I was so thrilled. See, that is life. Learn something. One of my Sindhi friend in Bombay, he says, Swamiji, you told we should learn something. I had decided to learn. I said, very good, learn. Do you know what? I said, I don't want to know. Never try to know anything about anybody in this world. If you have to know yourself. We all know what we are. We don't know who we are. See? So he said, no, but I want to tell you. I said, okay, tell. I am learning Sanskrit. Very good. Imagine a old Sindhi learning Sanskrit. Their own language they are not protected and they want to learn Sanskrit. Very good. Keep it up. Then again, do you know why? I said, I don't know and I don't want to know. No. I tell you, they say if you go to heaven, they talk Sanskrit. And therefore, I want to learn Sanskrit. So when I go there, I should not have difficulty. I said, you are a real Sindhi. Then I said, Papa, we must have a plan B also. Suppose, I know you will not go to hell, but suppose you go to hell, then he said, Sindhi, I know. See, friends, now be attentive. When you are happy, you are a man or a woman, you are yesterday or tomorrow, you are in America or India. When you are happy, you are God. When you are happy, you are divine. And you can be happy only when, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. 100% presence is happiness. What was happening with Arjun? Exactly this. If this war happens, so many people will be killed, this will happen, that. He was not in the present. See, friends, we have to again and again remind ourselves, we have no choice but to live in the present. We cannot live yesterday. We cannot live tomorrow. We have to live today. So, living today is effortless. Suppose I ask you 293 days before at 4 o'clock, where were you and what you were doing? Struggle will start. Or if I ask you after so many days, where you will be at such time? Again struggle. Because, be attentive, mind cannot survive without the past and the future. In the utter present, mind dissolves in consciousness. Because mind and consciousness are one, they are not two. Water and ice are one. What is the difference? When the water adopts a shape, it is called as ice. When the ice gives up the shape, it is water. In the same manner, the consciousness with objectivity, past, future, etc. is mind. Mind without past and future is consciousness. This is consciousness. At this moment, you are nobody. You are nowhere. See, friends, therefore, Wherever there is a movement, there is samsara. When the movement is arrested, samsara disappears. And the movement begins from mind. Who wants to die? Nobody wants to die. The mind also doesn't want to die. Therefore, all the time, mind will be going back, what they call flashback. It is actually flashback. Where are those days, when we were there, these things. Please remember one basic thing. Nobody is interested in our past. Everybody is concerned about their future. The more we want to practice this, for this, the technique I told you, I'll again tell, do not talk about your past. Do not ask anybody about their past. You have arrested, you have come in the present. So this is just common sense, no difficulty. See, all these people will die on the battlefield, Arjuna's argument. And naturally, on the battlefield, people will die. It is not a maternity ward. Somebody will be born. What was the argument? Is it argument? People will die on the battlefield. Yeah, they will die. See, friends, a simple rule. Plan your work. Then work your plan. Don't only planning, doing nothing. That's what happens in spirituality. Okay, from tomorrow morning, I'll wake up in the morning at 4 o'clock. Planning. And next day, 4 o'clock, your sleep is over. But then your mind comes to your help. See, now I am 75, not out. I have never got up so early in the morning. What will I do getting up in the morning? It's all useless, Is it that Bhagwan is absent after morning 4 o'clock? He is on leave or what? He is ever present. And again we sleep. And then, as usual, we wake up at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and then we start feeling, be very attentive, we start feeling, come on, today also I could not wake up. You repeat it 2-3 days, then we come to a conclusion. I don't think I can do it. See? The other day, somebody asked me this question in Pittsburgh. Swami, what is self-confidence and how to develop it? That is what happened to Arjun. His self-confidence gone. Now, I am telling you technically, be very attentive. From any single point, when two lines come, like, these two fingers came from a single point, the palm. These two lines cannot be parallel. They will have an angle. And the distance between these two lines will start widening as we go away from the center. It will start widening. Clear? Next step. We all have these two lines. One is Kriya Shakti, the power to work, act. Second is Jnana Shakti, the power to decide. See, the other day, a few years before, I was in Alaska. And we were sitting with the pilot in that small flight, 4 people. So they give for you also to hold like this. So there is some support. So I was talking to her. I said, suppose I move it like this. She said, here you move maybe 1 degree. But the result of that will be, you will be landing miles away. Because here it is 1 degree, but when you cross a distance, you go far away. That day I understood this principle. When you go away from your own self, how we go away from ourselves? We do not respect knowledge in our life. Our life is not representative of our knowledge. See? Knowledge is early to bed and early to rise is the way to be healthy, wealthy and wise. action is late to bed, late to rise, is the way to be unhealthy and otherwise. Then we come to conclusion, I don't think I can do this thing. Your scriptures are not mad to make us miserable. See what is the secret behind it. Then your self-confidence will you gain it, regain it. What is the reason in deep sleep we are so happy? Because of these three things. We are not under the influence of time, space, and object. In deep sleep, we are nowhere. In deep sleep, we are never, no time. In deep sleep, we are nobody. Net result is we are happy. Now be attentive. Before you begin your spiritual practice, or rather the other way around, before you begin your day, whatever you have to do, your duties, before that lag period is the period when you have to maintain your status of Mr. Nobody. So in the deep sleep, you are nobody, that nobody wakes up, finishes his morning ABCD, and whatever japa you have to do, yoga you have to do, study you have to do, meditation you have to do it as Mr. Nobody. And after your personal time is utilized properly, then jump into the world, whatever role you have to play. But what happens? It is the other way around. When we wake up and then we keep on lingering, and all the battery that we have charged, it is completely discharged. Because we keep on unwanted thinking. What they call in English as the wool gathering. Keep on thinking unnecessarily. Then after 2-3 hours, again we wake up. So all the charge we had is completely discharged. And then we somehow drag through life. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Klaibhyam masma gavam partha. Do not begin your day without inspired mode. Life will be beautiful. Otherwise, the same thing. Now, ab kya bacha hai? No. Till the last moment, we should be cheerful and happy. Don't give up. And for that, Bhagavan tells Arjuna so many techniques. Now, 1 or 2 techniques I'll tell you, then we go further. See, the popular shloka you know, Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbuhu ma te sangasu akarmani. Now, in these 4 principles, if we practice properly, the mechanical translations you all know. You have got the right to do your karma, don't worry about the result, and don't be the doer, and don't be lazy. This we know. But we have to go deeper to dig out the gold. Whatever we do in our life, we do for getting happiness. Or whatever we don't do anything in life, that also is not done only for happiness. In short, our life struggle is only seeking happiness. Now tell me, who gets married to become miserable? Nobody. How simple it is. Somebody doesn't get married also for happiness. Somebody gets married also for happiness. Therefore, friends, these are the 2 expressions of life, involvement and withdrawal. Both of them are aimed at only seeking happiness. When you seek happiness, you have declared bankruptcy in happiness. Therefore, you are seeking happiness. Then we go one step further. The same principle. Instead of seeking happiness, why not express happiness? Meaning, what are the expressions of life? 3. By body, speech and mind. By body, expression of happiness will be whatever we have to do it happily. Otherwise, don't do it. How simple it is. Second thing, we speak. If we have to speak, speak happily, not in a bitter manner. And the third thing, mind. If we have to think positive, happily. Happy person cannot be destructive. See? Can you imagine a boy goes and tells his girlfriend, honey, darling, I'm so happy today. I tell you, I just want to cut you into small pieces. It cannot happen. If you are happy, you cannot be destructive. See, friends. Therefore, instead of seeking happiness, express happiness in your life. This is the meaning of that karmanye vadikaraste. Now, how it is? Can we do anything yesterday? No. Can we do anything tomorrow? No. So we have no choice but to live in the present. We have no choice but to do everything in the present. And if in the present, while doing the work, if we are expressing happiness, we have learned the whole Bhagavad Gita. You are all parents. Your parentage or motherhood is fulfilled when your child is up to the age of 7. Love, cuddle, hug, do everything. Then from 7 to 13, discipline. 13 to 19, inspire. Thereafter, leave them. Don't hang around their head all the time. See, friends, how important it is. But we are, no, when a child is born, it is not only child that is born. Child is born, mother is born, father is born, grandfathers are, grandparents are born, then uncle, auntie, mama, mami, chacha, chachi, so many are born. Now, out of such a big birth event, only the child grows. Others don't grow. See? The old mother asked her son, one Punjabi family in Bangalore, she told me, Swamiji, my children are very irresponsible. They don't listen to me. I said, really? Call them. He called. Raju, idhar aa jao. Raju has come. Who was Raju? Retired brigadier. Now this old lady, her complaint is, my son doesn't listen to me. See? What can you do? See, friend, Vanaprasthashram, which is in our scriptures, is this. When your children are standing on their own feet, let them live. Let them have their space. You live in your space. Thereafter, focus your attention on spiritual evolution. First day only I told you, human life is only for, the ultimate is spiritual evolution. All other things. What are the things that we have during our married life? Two things. Sukha kachra, gila kachra. You know, in our India, Indore is the best cleanest city, not for a day or two, but for last 6 years. And the beauty of that city is everywhere there are those garbage cans kept, beautifully clean and neat also. On that it is written, Sukha kachra, gila kachra. So we throw the kachra out. In our life also, there is a Sukha kachra, gila kachra. All the possessions that we have, Sukha kachra. All the relations that we have, gila kachra. Nikalo, nikalo. Now focus on the spiritual evolution. That is the meaning of karmanye vadikaraste. As much we have duty towards the parents, towards the children, towards the society, we also have duty towards ourselves. See, friends, Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, last verse, last sentence, Bhagavan says, Etad buddhva buddhiman syad krutakrutyascha bharata. Life must find fulfillment. Are there any loose ends still left in our life? Our life is complete now. That life is really lived. And for that this is the technique. Karmanye vadhikaraste. Instead of seeking happiness, express happiness. And when you do anything out of happiness, you are not tired. You are not frustrated. You are, on the contrary, inspired. Like, I go to so many houses for taking food. Then I had to, out of habit, I say, Annadata Sukhi Bhava, because they have given me food. So, in one house, the husband said, Swamiji, may I get this kind of good food always. When you come, the food is so good. Otherwise, it comes FFF, FFF? No? WWW, FFF is fresh from fridge. It comes out of the fridge, goes into microwave, and then you are given the food like a pindadan. Horrible. So he said, may I get such a lovely, tasty food. So I asked, I said, Amma, what is telling? Amiji, what is telling is true. When I cook for you, really the food comes out good. I don't know why. I said, only because you are doing it cheerfully and happily. You are not doing it as a burden. See, friends, life becomes beautiful if expression is only happiness. Living at zero complaint level, see our Mahamantra. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Relax. And when we are doing all these things, one more principle out of the same verse. One person asked me recently here only, Swamiji, you are running so much. Why you run? I said, look here. Any instrument, if it is not used, it becomes rusted and rotten. I don't want that. And the most important thing is, I am running around not because you all want. It is my need. Friends, whenever we do anything as our need, we will have humility. We cannot be arrogant. See? And when you do anything of your own choice, you will not be tired. See, friends, I tell you this year, where from I have come to Bethleham. This is how many? 5 weeks. In 5 weeks, Washington DC, Dallas, then Houston, then Phoenix, Sedona, Las Vegas, then LA, then San Jose, then San Francisco, Cary, then Pittsburgh, now here. But why are you running so much? Because I am running, people are happy. Keep yourself fit and work hard. Otherwise, I am tired. No, we have to live in inspiration. And that is our need. Therefore, karmanye vadhikaraste. And when we do anything as our need, we will never have arrogance in life. Then, ma phaleshu kadachana. Whatever we are doing, we are seeking happiness. But that part is over now. Because whatever we are doing happily. We are not seeking happiness. We are expressing happiness. And how to express happiness? Ma karma phala heturbuhu. Let us not have that arrogance. I have done this thing. All this is happening by God's grace. Jo thari rai, so mahari rai. This is a Marwadi Siddhanta. See? Everything happens in His will. Friends. And the last and the most important, Ma te sangha asto akarmani. Never retire in life. Keep yourself occupied, busy. There are so many venues where we can get involved physically, mentally, whatever way we have. See? Then you feel that you belong to something higher in life. When these principles are practiced, what is the foundation of practicing these principles? The foundation is right understanding. Whenever things are done with right understanding, then only the doubt and confusion goes away. All the problems are only because of not understanding the situation, because the mind is disturbed. See? And therefore, Bhagavan tells Arjuna again and again, the principle of day-to-day living should be what? सुख दुखे समे कृत्वा लाभा लाभो जया जयो ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व नैवं पापम अवाप्स्यसि. This is the foundation on which Bhagavad Gita is built. The problem in our life, according to Bhagavad Gita, is mamata. Mamata means don't go to West Bengal. Problem is that only. Mamata. Now what is the solution? The solution is samata, equanimity. And this is what Bhagavan tells. This is the highest principle from Bhagavad Gita. If you want to summarize Bhagavad Gita in one word, it is only one word is samata. Samatvam yoga uchyate. See. Now what is that samatvam? Whatever we do in our life, what are the possible options of the results? Either we succeed or we fail. When we succeed, we gain. When we fail, we lose. When we gain, we are happy. When we lose, we are miserable. So these are the three pairs. Victory, defeat, gain, loss, joy, sorrows. They are dependent, coming down step by step. Bhagavan says, Same Krutva, maintain your equanimity in these three. Meaning what? You have come on the battlefield for fighting the war. Now you fight the war, that's it. What will happen, what will happen, don't worry about it. Bring the best out of you. Bhagavan says, Ato va prapsasi swargam jitva va bhokshase mahim tasman uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya kuru nishchaya. See? Don't worry about what is going to happen. Bring the best in you in action. See? And what is the best? Maintain equanimity. It's so important, friends. When Same Krutva, equanimity is maintained, what happens? Nainam papam avapsasi. You shall not incur sin. Now be attentive. What is the meaning of sin? This is the most ill-used word. If you touch with the left hand, oh, paap lag gaya. If you stand there, paap lag gaya. Don't get lost in that. There are different definitions of sins. The ultimate definition of sin, which I like the most, is again from Mahabharata. There is one text which comes after Vidura Niti, and the text is Sanat Sujatiya. And there, the disciple is Dhritarashtra, the blind king. Guru is Sanat Kumarji. And there, he tells this principle. What is the sin? See? Anyatha santamatmanam anyatha pratipadyate kim tena na krutam papam chorena atma apaharina. Anyatha santamatmanam. We are essentially divine. Anyatha santamatmanam. Anyatha pratipadyate. But we have taken ourselves to be body. We have taken ourselves to be the soul. We have taken ourselves to be the doer. We have taken ourselves to be the miserable. Can there be more sin than this? And word use is so powerful word. Chorena atma apaharina. We are the thieves, nay, dacoits. Thief steals the thing in our absence. Dacoit comes and with a gun point he takes the things away. Our body is not created by us. Hold on to the I am body. Soul, where is the soul? But we go on imagining that the soul is born, last life, this life, next life, and complete life is lost only in body identification or the illusion that there is a soul, one soul per body. This is the highest sin. Come to discover yourself. Like electricity, Paramatma, bulb, gross body, and filament, subtle body, and the light is the soul. When the bulb becomes fused, where the light goes from the bulb, from one bulb to another bulb. See, bulbs may be many, life is one. In the same manner, bodies may be many, life is one. There is no difference in any one of us. Same problems of the physical body, the physiological problem, the metabolic problems, then the mental problems, same, no difference because mind is common. See, friends, this not understanding our divine nature is the highest sin. So, nainam papam avapsasi. Now, the pap according to Bhagavad Gita in this reference is this papa. Whenever we do anything in our life, two things happen. Either we like it or we don't like it. And this liking and disliking has no logic. Like for example, I don't like eggplant. And if I had to go to take food in a Punjabi house delicacy is penganta parta. So with the delicacy, they will be giving me bengan ka bharta. When that fellow comes in front of me, I think, Krishna, can't you take any other avatar? This is the only avatar you can think of. And when you don't like something, we take a tissue paper, lift it and throw it away. Exactly the same way. I take chapati, put on that bengan ka bharta, lift it, put it in the mouth, take a glass of water without tasting. I don't want to see it again. And that Mahamaya thinks, I liked it. Again it comes. Now, what is the logic that I don't like Bengal? And what is the logic that they like? In short, likes and dislikes have no logic. Our whole life is guided by only likes and dislikes. How simple it is. Therefore, what is the spiritual practice? Rise above the likes and dislikes. It can be done by give yourself no choice. Lesser the choice we exercise, more evolved we are on the spiritual path. Now, how it is? Simple way, I'll explain you, try to catch it. Colors and forms are many. Like the red color, when it is seen, eyes don't become red. When blue color is seen, eyes don't become blue. When a man is seen, eyes don't become masculine. When a girl is seen, eyes don't become feminine. So, vision is supporting all the colors and all forms. If we are living at vision level, colors and forms will have no impact on us. The truth is vision, not the colors and forms. The truth is the smelling ability, not Sugandha Durgandha. The truth is tasting ability, rasana, not bitter or sweet or salty. But where are we lost? We are lost at the periphery of our personality. I don't like this color. I don't like that taste. I don't like that smell. And by this, what happens? We are going far away from ourselves. Now, multiply this. When none of the worldly objects have any impact on us, we have migrated from the periphery of our personality towards our center. We have come to our sense organs. When we are no more enslaved by the sense organs, we have migrated still closer. We have come to the mind. When we are no more influenced by the likes and the dislikes, we have migrated in the intellect, the seat of discrimination. Discrimination is a gateway to the divine. Today I was talking to Mama. We all do this. Sometimes we ourselves keep on talking. I think I will go and buy that thing. But they know, but it is not necessary to buy. Why you are collecting so many? No, I want to buy it. It is nicely available on sale. It is available. It is available. Is it necessary for you? No, I want to buy it. You go there. Again, your viveka, discrimination start telling you, come on, you are unnecessarily gathering kachara in your house. Okay, yes, what you are telling is right. And then we don't buy and we come back without buying. This one who was talking to us, discrimination, is the God in you. Don't seek him somewhere else. See? Don't seek him somewhere. Respect your own discrimination. And when we are thus leading our life, you will see you are slowly reaching to the same place where Bhagwan Krishna is. Friends, this is what Bhagavad Gita tells us. Nainam papam avapsasi. Papa is this. We are functioning under the influence of this raga dvesha, likes, dislikes, or kama, or the desire. This is what Arjuna's question was in the 3rd chapter. Arjuna asked Bhagavan Krishna, after having heard so many things, then he said, Sir, atha kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varashnaya baladiva niyojitaha. When you explained us so much about Papa, but under whose compelling influence, although unwilling, a person goes the wrong way? See how beautiful the question is. Nobody wants to do something wrong, but we do it. Who is compelling us to go the wrong way? Bhagavan Krishna says, Kama esha krodha esha rajo guna samudbhavaha maha ashanaha maha papma vidya enam iha vairinam. Therefore, friends, fulfillment of desires is not spiritual life. I don't know if I told. 3-4 places people gather. One place is free Bollywood dance invitation. Huge crowds. Second place is hospitals. Third place is temples. And fourth place is gym. Now see the number of people visiting. Free Bollywood dance invitation. Huge crowd. Nobody gets invitation to go to hospital. Huge crowd. So who goes to that Bollywood thing? Bhogi. Who goes to temple? Rogi. Who goes to the hospital? Rogi. Who goes to the temple? Kami. Oh God, do this, good, this. Big list we give. Longer the list, longer is the namaskar. See? And in the gym, hardly anybody goes. You will see any gym advertisement. They give so many freebies in that. 1 month free, and then you will get fresh towel, and you will get a snack, and you will get this thing, that thing. And even then, nobody goes there. All the machines are waiting. Are koi to aao. Why? Because in the gym, only healthy people go. Healthy people are very few. Bhogi, Rogi, and Kami are maximum. Our satsanga, Vedanta satsanga, is like a gym. इसीलिए our महामंत्र ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. If we come here with a view, if I come, what I will get? You get nothing. Are you ready for this bargain? See, friends. But you see, most of the people, हमने भगवान का इतना किया, क्या मिला? Who asked you? Bhagwan asked you. He doesn't want us. It's our need. See, friends. Therefore, when we are thus working with this understanding, that here we are only to express bliss and happiness. Anandadeva kalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. Upanishad says this world is an expression of bliss. Where from the blisters have come? See? It's because of our wrong approach. Therefore, friends, what is our life if we are to write our autobiography? Bhagwan Shankara has written for us. Balastavat krida saktaha, tarunastavat taruni raktaha, vruddhastavat chinta saktaha, parame brahmani kopi naraktaha. Oh, life is only try to fulfill our desires, different levels, and desires can never be fulfilled. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Kamaesha Krodhesha. Desires, Kama, desire, Maha Ashanaha, can never be fulfilled. Keep feeding, it will never say no. And Krodha, anger is Maha Papma. When a person is under the influence of anger, he can do anything wrong. Then what is to be done? Vidhi enam iha vairinam. See Bhagavan's words. Fulfillment of desire is not spiritual life. Desire is enam vairinam vidhi. No, they are our enemy number one. See, friends. These are all the things we have to ourselves discover from our day-to-day experiences. When desire is fulfilled, it becomes greed. When the desire is not fulfilled, it becomes anger. So 3 variants like corona. Desire, anger and greed. Bhagavan says, Trividam narakassedam dwaram nashanam atmanaha kama krodhastatha lobaha e tasmadeta trayam tyajet. So what is Bhagavad Gita telling us? Watch and look at your own life. What we have achieved till death. When we were not in this world, was anything lacking? When we will leave this world, there will be nothing lacking. But this question, some people ask us, Swamiji, what happens after death? I say, sorry, I don't have experience, I can't tell you. No, please tell what happens after death. I said, Maharaj, when you are alive, nothing has happened. What can happen after death? Maybe others will be happy. Thank God, chala gaya. See, friends, therefore, the more we are focused on ourselves, and what is that focus? We are here only for our spiritual evolution. All of you are successful in your life. I am not addressing kids. I am not addressing youngsters. I am addressing your age group. So enough of this world now. Focus attention on your own spiritual evolution. And that evolution will be let divinity express through us. And the divinity expression is only remain in the utter present. Don't get involved with anything, sukha kachra or gila kachra. And try the following. Wherever you are sitting, whichever way, spend to begin with 1 minute without talking to yourself. In a day, do it 5-10 times. Each time only 1 minute. You won't be able to hold it more than 1 minute initially. Again and again do it. One day you will get exactly what I am talking to you. Then to make it more intense without any tension, add one more parameter. Don't talk to yourself and listen to silence. Listening to silence means not getting disturbed by any sound. By this practice, without any extra efforts, we will be withdrawn from the objective world and dissolve ourselves in pure mind. And mind without objectivity is consciousness. This experience of yours, we remain in this experience 24/7 and play the game of life. Like when we are driving the car, we talk, we listen, we take tea, coffee, we eat something. But we are in tune with the driving. Exactly. We have to be in tune with our divine self. And thereafter, play the game of life. Not to win, not to get defeated, but for time pass. Life is a time pass. Give it a try, my friends. You'll discover fulfillment in life. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.